Sorry, I'm just reeling from the news I got behind the scenes. I'll get that to you in a second. But first of all, how we doing, everybody? Welcome back to Foscon Anywhere. You're on the Rhode Island Broadcasting Network. Eric Dunn here, home this time in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. Last week was a very interesting location. I was at the Barrington Public Library in Barrington, Rhode Island. That was a one-time deal. But the news I want to give to you guys was uh, last week's episode hit just shy of 300 views. And before I go live, um, 30 minutes prior to that, I meet with the guy that runs RIB, Rodrigo, and he said, "Hey, go look at that for 1 second." I said, "What, the show last week?" He goes, "Yeah." I look at it and I'm dumbfounded. Apparently, all of us here at the station had a jump, but I want to just quickly give a huge thank you to all of you, not only the fans of this company, but the fans of this program. Last week's episode beat out the debut show from almost a year ago. Last week's episode had the most views out of all of them. And the fact it's just myself running this thing solo and somehow overnight it blew up even higher. I mean, I think it got to like 47 views in a matter of like 45 minutes after it aired. And that meant so much to me to see that. And I also want to take this opportunity to invite all of you guys, the fans of this program, to jump into the conversation. I'm always taking people talking. I'm always taking comments. I'm always taking some questions. Come on in and share the love with me. Because the biggest thing that I can say with this program is I want to be socially involved. Because this is WWE. Everyone that's fans of this company, fans of this program, I want to get them all involved. And the fact that it had that much success that quick, trust me, this program doesn't get anywhere without people like you to actually not only listen to this, watch it, but spread the word out. And I'm hoping that as we are heading into what could be one of the most successful years in the history of WWE, this could be one of the most successful shows in the history of RIB. With that being said, every Wednesday night, live here at 5, Facebook, X, YouTube, and Twitch, Red Circle, Amazon, Google, Spotify, TuneIn, and Podbean Podcast is where you can find me after the show is aired. But yeah, regarding WWE, we're 10 days away from King and Queen of the Ring in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, and that is going to be a big event. I will say to you, however, uh, the card's going to get pretty full come next Wednesday. So stay tuned for next Wednesday because I'll have the full recap of the entire card. But on top of that, my predictions are also going to be thrown in there as well. But simply just for today, it's going to be just the usual Raw and SmackDown results from last Friday and Monday night. And before I go any further, this broadcast of False Gone Anywhere is the exclusive property of Erik Dunn, Rhode Island Broadcasting, and Ron Rigo for the use of our audience. By any publication, reuse, or redistribution, it's not prohibited. It is given the express consent to be shared by Erik Dunn, Ron Rigo, and Rhode Island Broadcasting, and is greatly appreciated. So, the biggest update about King and Queen of the Ring right now, and I'll kind of give you this as I'm kind of looking at a cheat sheet here because I took some notes. The beginning of Raw had the World Heavyweight Champion Damian Priest granting the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre a future shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. So those two will go one-on-one. However, that will be after McIntyre is cleared from his injury. So that is waiting in the wings. Al Sky defeated Shayna Baszler in a Queen of the Ring quarterfinal match, so she advanced. Gunther defeated Kofi Kingston in the quarterfinal match for King of the Ring. He advanced. Um, Lara Valkyra defeated Zoe Stark, so she will advance to the semifinal. Sami Zayn defeated Otis. Um, Becky Lynch and Dakota Kai, that ended in a no contest. Liv Morgan did a hit and run on the man, so that's why that was going on. Judgment Day defeated the New Catch Republic, AOP, and the Creed Brothers to become the #1 contenders to take on Awesome Truth. And it looks to me like Carlito might be joining Judgment Day, which is the truth on that one. But the main event was a damn good main event. Main event Jey Uso and the former NXT champion Elijah Dragunov. And this was a banger for a 25-minute tilt. It was an amazing fight. It was clean, too. I'll tell you that again. It was a clean Jey Uso victory. No interference, nothing. And Jey now advances to take on Gunther next Monday night. So that has been confirmed on the Raw side. Now, on the SmackDown side, from Friday night, because I'm going to make sure that you guys are also you guys are also aware of this as well. Because on SmackDown they were also doing this to basically decide from Raw and SmackDown who will be going one-on-one at the live event in 10 days. And I believe that at that event we will have a King of the Ring and a Queen of the Ring. So it's going to come down to this: Gunther versus Jey. The winner between either one of those two will go on to Saudi Arabia to face the winner of the match from SmackDown, and it'll be Gunther or Jey will take on either the winner of Tama Tonga versus LA Knight against the winner of Carmelo Hayes and Randy Orton. So whoever wins those for that semifinal will be going one-on-one with either Gunther or Jey at King and Queen of the Ring. And then for the women's, that is the same thing as well. So basically, it's the Raw and SmackDown bracket winners going at it from both sides. So more will be determined there. But however, regarding SmackDown, a war of words erupted because Cody Rhodes learned he will be defending the WWE Championship against the United States Champion Logan Paul. If I looked at it, if they don't make Logan defend the United States title, Cody's going to go into retain. However, if it is a winner take all, Cody could be a double champion. And here's what I'm looking at. If Cody's a double champion, what could that mean for the United States title division for who could be winning that mid-card title? So, again, more updates on that for you next week. And then, Nia Jax versus Naomi in a Queen of the Ring tournament match. Nia Jax, she has an advanced in place in the quarterfinals. Carmelo Hayes defeated Baron Corbin. Jade Cargill defeated Piper Niven to also advance. Bianca Belair defeated Candice LeRae to also advance. Tama Tonga defeated Angelo Dawkins to advance. Randy Orton defeated AJ Styles to advance, and that was the main event there. So, we have all that squared away. We have everything ready to go there. But however, what is confirmed right now, for King and Queen of the Ring. It will be Cody versus Logan. Question is it winner take all, or is it just for the undisputed WWE Championship? Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan, that has been confirmed for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. That match will be happening. And then after SmackDown Friday and Raw on Monday night, we will have the Raw winner from that bracket and the SmackDown winner from that bracket go on one, and the winner of that will be the 2024 King of the Ring. Same thing for the Queen of the Ring as well. What I will say to you on top of that is I still don't have any news on Brock Lesnar. It's pretty much determined right now that there's no timetable on when he's going to come back to WWE. All I know is that from the press conference back at WrestleMania a month ago, Triple H, the CCO of the company, stated that he is still under contract with them. He has not left. He's just in Saskatchewan, just waiting for the call. And then the same thing with Cena. John Cena will not be back until probably the Royal Rumble in January because of his movie schedule. I believe he's still in production for Fast and Furious 11, so I think that's still going on. We do know, however, that Rock will be coming back this summer, probably for SummerSlam in August when it goes to Cleveland Browns Stadium. I don't know what could happen with the fallout, but here's what I do know. If that match is not winner take all, and it's only for Cody's WWE title, the United States title is going to be that title will be defended at some point. I guarantee you that. Because after we get through with this, the next Premium Live event is in June, and it's in Glasgow, Scotland, called Clash at the Castle. I'm going to tell you right now, if McIntyre is cleared by then, that will be the one-on-one with Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. And it will be a scrutiny if Drew doesn't win in his home country. But also at that point, I believe CM Punk might also be cleared by then. But the problem is, I knew that he wasn't. I still don't think he's going to be cleared for Money in the Bank in July. I really don't think he will. I think the next time we see him, it'll be Drew and him at SummerSlam. This is going to be my prediction. Drew and Punk, World Heavyweight title, Hell in a Cell, SummerSlam. That in my eyes is going to be what I think should be the or the main event for SummerSlam. There'll be no saying about Cody unless Rock comes back, and it becomes Cody and Rock at SummerSlam, then that will be determined. But there's a rumor going around right now that it looks like it's going to be Cody and Rock in the main event of WrestleMania 41, and it will be the WWE Championship versus the People's Championship. Don't forget that Rock was given that at the Hall of Fame by the family of the late, great, legendary Muhammad Ali. That could be a hell of an awesome main event. But that also means Cody's going to be champion for one full year. And if he is, people are already whining and complaining and bitching about his lack of promo authenticity. I even heard a comment somewhere that said he's just repeating the same crap and putting a spin on it. He's just a politician, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I can't really say that's true. I can't. I don't buy anything on the fact that people are saying, Cody's the reason why the ratings are dropping. Cody's the reason why the money's being less. Why the hate towards him. That's exactly what I was about to say. Thank you for the comment. I don't really understand why there's hate towards him because everybody wanted him to finally get rid of Reigns. But you know what? I might have predicted this a while ago. that if Cody did become WWE champion this year, he might get that treatment that Cena got during his run as champion. Everyone wanted him to win, and then you hear the "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks." You're gonna hear "Let's go Cody, Cody sucks." I bet we're gonna hear that probably at King and Queen of the Ring. No, actually, you know what? No, we're not, because everybody outside of the U.S. they all love Cody. I guarantee you, we might be hearing that at SummerSlam if he faces Rock and Rock does come back at that time. You guys know how loud the "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks" chant was. Like, Cena was not only over in my eyes, Cena wasn't over with everybody, but you know what, though? If there's one thing I can say, Cena can get a reaction out of everybody. That's why he's the greatest of all time. He could get that instant reaction from everyone in that building. With Cena, it was half and half. At one point with Roman, it was all hate. It was never all love until he was the big dog. But what I will say about Roman, it looks like he is trying to come back during the summer. There is no saying on that, however. But The Rock, though, is getting trained like UFC MMA type style. Like he's doing work in the octagon. He's doing like a lot of like submission work and grappling work. That might be a problem for Cody if Rock returns to SummerSlam to face him. If that happens, I've got a strong chance. There's a strong possibility. If that happens, Rock might dethrone him. But they're saying Rock and Cody for next year's WrestleMania. And but speaking of WrestleMania, the end of last week's broadcast, I mentioned that they're going to be in Vegas, and it will be the latest WrestleMania in April in the history of WWE, April 19th and 20th. They did Minnesota so dirty. I actually couldn't believe that that happened. I really thought it was confirmed that WrestleMania in 2025 would be in would be in Minneapolis. Oh yeah, you know what? I wasn't done with all my um, advertisers, was I? That yawn is sponsored by Buy Me a Coffee. LOL. Okay, well then that's fine with me. So yeah, follow us also at Buy Me a Coffee at RI Broadcasting um, underscore, and then follow us on our Facebook and our YouTube channels to stay up to date with all the information you need about us. Um, yeah, that was the yeah. Thank you for that, Ron. Um, Donating bits and stars will help grow this too. Get it a little bit more further out there as well. The biggest thing WWE has right now is they're trying to get King and Queen of the Ring tied up. They're trying to get that card a little more organized, a little more fuller, like filler. But this is what I will say about this company. We're on a good ride. I'm just gonna say that Cody's gonna get that Cena treatment. You know, half of them saying "Let's go, Cody." The other half will say Cody sucks. That's why when Cena was United States champion throughout most of 2015, he did so many things right. Cena's not perfect, but you can't deny the ethic that he brought to WWE, his work ethic. I mean, it's just how much of an inspiration he actually is, and that's the honest truth. I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that everyone's going to be looking forward to when Cena does come back next year. What I will say about that is it's going to be a really bitter day when that does come. Because I'm just going to remind you, Cena has been mentioning the word retirement many times. I'll tell you right now, that 2025 next year is going to be Cena's final run in WWE. And I think it might even be maybe even close to a year-long run, or maybe at least 6 months, at least, to give him a farewell that he deserves. I mean, at point, like at that point, the guy's gonna be like what, 48 years old, something like that. No one's built to last forever. You have to enjoy the moments that they give you, and you have to enjoy what they offered, and that's just the way it is. With that being said, I believe that's all I've got for y'all. So next week's broadcast, breaking down the entire card of King and Queen of the Ring, along with my predictions, and that will be right here next week. Once again, thank you guys for 300 views, because I think the number just got updated. That's a milestone, especially for me. Solo running this on my own with Ron. It means a lot to me. So thank you very much for that. And every week we're just going to keep getting better, keep getting stronger, and get that connection built and getting a little bit closer. So with that being said, on behalf of the man behind the scenes, the creator of RIB, Ron Rigo, this is Erik Dunn saying so long and thank you from my home in Bridgewater, Massachusetts. This has been a presentation of Falls Count Anywhere here on the Rhode Island Broadcasting Network. Next week, guys, we'll be 72 hours away from King and Queen of the Ring from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Can't wait to break it down, explain it all to you. Thank you all so much for watching and for listening.